we thought our best friend was going to die after hand-feeding vicious crocodiles on Australia's most dangerous river, eating strange poisonous bugs, navigating through a forest filled with giant bats, climbing secret waterfalls, cliff jumping in crocodile and lizard-infested waters until something far more terrifying sent us to the emergency room.
Come on, Nelly, you know what time it is.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly time. Are you ready to go see a jumping crocodile tour?
Yeah.
Are you ready to drive to the beautiful Darwin, Northern Territory?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go see Litchfield National Park with our Australian guide?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go into some watering holes and go swimming in the park?
Yeah. Are you ready to catch your breath?
Yeah, I'm kind of out of shape. Alright, let's go see some beautiful nature today.
Okay.
And some crazy crocodiles. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Did Jerry talk in his sleep?
Jerry's snores did not wake me up.
Oh, that was so kind.
He did not talk in his sleep, at least to my knowledge.
So what you're
He
saying
did do that to me in my sleep.
Oh, guess what we have today? An Australian guide. Yeah.
It feels like we're in a microwave.
Seatbelt.
Always him. He never wants to wear his seatbelt.
Safety third.
Next time I hear that da-dang, that means my foot's going ga-gang.
Sabotage!
I just unbuckled his seatbelt. You monster.
Sunshine in my pocket and I'm putting on a rocket. Now it's flying all the way to you. I put sunshine in my pocket and I'm putting on a rocket. Now it's flying all the way to you.
So cute. Aw, they're all gonna look like that, right? Happy and cuddly.
We pet camels. We pet reptiles and lizards. So it's day 3. We have to pet crocodiles,
Oh,
right?
and I have my special hat. I have to get it out. Now I'm ready.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Are you excited?
I'm really excited.
Are you
I like I like crocodiles. They're like dinosaurs.
What I heard about jumping croc tour,
This is weird.
I thought it was jumping croc tour.
The sad thing is I don't know if you're joking or actually making a joke.
It was a joke.
Hey, how's it going?
Nice to meet you
Evan,
guys.
nice to meet you.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That's gonna be us.
He lives further down the river
Oh
though.
my god.
This thing is ginormous.
We're actually not at this spot, guys.
Oh.
We're up there.
Oh, cool.
Further in
Should
the
we just
bush.
walk over?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
walk
cool.
over.
Sweet.
He seems chill, but he also seems Australian.
I was about to ask him, where are you freaking from?
He didn't say good day.
I want my money back. Oh, he's driving. We should get in the car. Where are you from?
I was born here. I grew up in North Queensland. I did some overseas work and my accent broke and I just wanted to come back.
You're the first Australian we've truly met this trip.
Really?
Every guide we've had is like, I moved here from Germany. I loved it so much I left Canada. No one's from here. So.
No, straight up Aussies.
Sweet, yes,
Same with Dylan
finally.
and Jake. They used to have pet crocodiles growing up. We used to swim in their swimming pool. Their dad would tape up the crocodile and throw it in with us.
What?
Yeah, so you got some real true blue fellas.
Sweet.
What?
Oh yeah, serious. You guys want to jump on the boat?
How you going, guys?
What's up, man? How you doing?
How you going? I'm Jake.
Elton.
Elton, nice to meet you.
Quite the fit, dude.
Yeah,
Got a
that's
knife
it.
on the right side.
That's it, mate. We're dealing with crocodiles.
Yeah.
Savage creatures.
Yeah, you got the proper footwear too.
That's
You mean business from the waist up. And
Awesome.
Jerry just left. You got it.
Usually we don't wear any shoes, so you guys are lucky today.
Oh, your brother. brothers.
guys are brothers? Yeah, we're brothers, yeah. Oh, yeah, cheers, John. Try and bring them all back for you this time, mate.
Oh!
Oh, wait, you're actually not going. Crocodiles, they are opportunist hunters, alright? And they can hit the height of the vessel, guys, so just do watch yourselves. And as you can see, the colour of the water, you wouldn't even know if there's one right under the boat as we speak, right? Ambush predators, after all, they love sneaking up on their prey. Who's the prey today, guys? We'll figure that one out.
Piece of chicken in the back. Nah,
We saw a crocodile.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Hoping for a male boys today. The big boys. We'll see, anyway. Luck of the draw, ain't it? Luck of the draw.
I love the accent. I love it. That is so. It is just so happy.
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, a little bit about us is that our grandfather originally started this business in '88. So he's been feeding crocodiles, and back then it was just a hunter safaris tour. So they used to go out on the water here to spot crocodiles. These crocodiles got shot out to near extinction back then. Right, so there's a ban put in place in 1971. Estimated to only be 500 crocodiles left in Australia back then. So, and crocodiles are creatures of habit. They understand that the boats bring them a source of food now, but back then they actually thought that boats used to kill them. So they stayed away from boats, and it took me grandfather, mine and Dylan's grandfather, about 3 years to entice them, get them close up to the boat, and then officially established in '91 as a jumping crocodile cruise. Yeah. So we've been out here since then. Me and Dylan weren't even born then.
Oh yeah, don't put on a life jacket either. That's one of the worst things you will do, because that's one of their favourite colours. So there you go, brighter the better. You know what I mean? There you go. Yeah, I wouldn't want to wear that out here. No, anyway, you'd be right. Just don't fall overboard.
What do you look for to spot a crocodile?
It's almost like your logger dial. In the distance, near the bamboo tree there, it's kind of like a brown log there. That's kind of what we're looking for, but that's not a crocodile.
That's a crocodile.
Yeah.
A crocodile.
Second species of crocodile. Here, I'll go at the front and splash some water, Dylan.
So they're just literally
They're
fish
fishing.
rocking a chicken right now. Chicken is the bait.
That attracts them.
Oh my
Anything that moves vibrations, you know what I mean? That's what attracts them, you see.
Like, I want to stay still, but I also want them to, like, know what you're talking
Oh, exactly right, yeah. Here, croc.
I just want to, like, look and see those two eyes sticking out.
Cheeky buggers, playing hard to get there, huh?
Remember when we're in the Swan in Louisiana? I feel like that right now. Just like trying to look for little frogs. It's so hard to find, you know?
You ever come out here at night?
It's a bit hectic out here at night, I won't lie.
Probably easier, right? Because all their eyes just glow.
Well, they're all nocturnal, you see. That's when they're most active, the crocodiles, coming out at night. Come out with a flashlight, mate, you'd be surprised, hey, on the amount of red eyes you'd see. 90% actually of the wildlife on the river is nocturnal. Come out here, everything's just boom and comes to life the whole river, eh? That's the best one. No, yeah, mate, we're thinking about it, maybe one day. It's a bit scary though, I'll tell you that much out here, eh? They'll just sneak up right on you.
Crocodiles are a little bit more elusive this time of the year due to the humidity. Crocodiles have to regulate body temperature. They're cold-blooded, so they're always regulating body temperature between 30 to 33 degrees. As you can feel, it's pretty much there right now. The majority of the crocodiles will be in the river, staying on the bottom of the river floor, staying nice and cool.
Would you ever jump in this water?
No. There's abundance of wildlife out here. 80% of their diet is fish and crustaceans. And as soon as the salt water starts to come into the rivers, this is an estuarine river, fresh and salt water mixed together. And hasn't been a lot of fresh water coming through, so it's primarily salt at the moment, which allows a lot of mud crabs to come in.
Nice.
And the crocodiles absolutely love mud crabs. You get mud crabs this big, and they'll just sit on the bottom with their mouths open, waiting for crabs to just walk right in.
That's crazy. Wow.
It's so pretty out here.
I wonder if there's like a dance. A crocodile dance.
Okay. Do it.
So the Aboriginals.
Okay. Snap it. Snap it. Mouth snappies. Mouth snappies. All right. Okay.
Overboard? A jump.
To be fair, we're 2 for 2 on noises and dances.
You know
so
what I'm saying? That wasn't bad to
We're pretty good at this.
Was that a crocodile
Was that you?
head?
Did you do that?
You want to lay down there, but it might be wrong.
How many do you think there are in this area? Like over 1,000, 10,000?
I reckon the map is about one every 100 meters or so, give or take. River's about 200 kilometers, so they reckon that's the map, you know what I mean?
I see.
But yeah, mating season right now, so they are definitely a pain to find. Harder than ever than, you know, the dry season.
They estimate about 100,000 in the Northern Territory. Since 1971, only 500 in Australia they estimated. Now our population has drastically increased. A big reason for that is actually the cane toads. I think they only brought maybe 20 cane toads over to try and get rid of the cane beetle that was destroying sugar cane. It decimated our reptile population by 70%. Large,
They're like bowling ball sized toads.
I think one can lay up to about 80,000 eggs though, so it's just not going to happen. Population control is incredible, eh?
When the reptile population got decimated, the saltwater crocodile exploded because there was no predators out there to get the eggs. And they can actually sustain the poison when they ingest the cane toad. They can actually survive. It does make them sick, but they have been seen eating cane toads and still living. So they got really strong stomach acids to break down pretty much anything and survive any toxins or poisons.
Brought the toads in to get rid of the beetles, which caused a greater problem. What would have been better to have had, the beetles or the current?
No, because they were idiots that brought them over, because the cane toads only jumped this high. The cane beetles just climbed up a little higher.
I couldn't get it.
They're just idiots,
So it
mate.
didn't even solve the
No,
problem.
it didn't. So,
It just made
Nah,
another
just
problem.
made it worse.
Yeah.
Made a new problem. A worse problem too, you know.
God.
What it is. Oh, there we go. First one.
Oh, where?
Crazy. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh yes.
Whoa.
Oh my god. I'm actually kind of scared right now.
Just pop the head.
Almost.
And then he was like, gonna surprise you there.
Right?
Yeah, I dare say, look like a female. They're a little bit smaller, well, a lot smaller, I should say. Females do have a limit. They get to about 3 to 3.5 meters max, and then a male, as far as we know, they literally won't stop growing, grow forever. That's why we want to get a male for you. They just get so much bigger, you see?
I want to stick my head out, but I
You
don't.
don't, you don't do that. The rest of the trip would be cheaper.
They're busy doing the deed. They're all mating. See, a male also has about usually 15, 30 females in their territory. They like to call girlfriends in the end. After that too, they'll mate with all of them and they'll go try and steal them from other alpha males. You know, that's how they get the big punch-ups, these big boys. Ah, look at that, big boy. Right behind us. There we go.
hey,
Right behind us.
You just see the water and you
that's
see
probably why she
the
took off.
triangles.
Yeah, that's why she didn't come up, because the big male was here.
No way.
So they were mating for the whole time we're sitting there, you know, I see it, mate.
Like, we're not done yet.
We were disrupting some business.
But we would like a snack in 5 minutes.
Oh my god. Yo.
Oh my god.
Wow, it's so big.
Dude, that's insane.
Nice.
It sounded like we popped a cork.
That is so powerful. That is power. Oh my god.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. What the heck?
Oh, that's so cool.
Look how he does it.
Wait, how deep's the water? Just so I can.
About 10 meters, depending on where you are.
So that's just purely the tail powering them out of the water like a torpedo.
He was like standing.
That's insane to have that much
so
power.
crazy.
Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wow. You
Wow.
are so massive.
My.
Dude, look at that jaw.
There's still more for you.
He said.
He's happy with that.
Crazy. He said reverse.
Evan is
That was so cool.
That's insane.
But think about it. If that was you, you just get bit and then gone.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh
done.
my
Dunzo.
God. Yeah, he could be all the way over there right
And
now.
here we all are just like, ooh, let's put our elbows.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'm like
What?
so sweaty right now.
I love the.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
draw pressure, so that's air escape. Saltwater crocodiles are the strongest draw pressure in the animal kingdom, generating as much force as 3,700 pounds per square inch.
Wow.
It's 2 times stronger than a hippopotamus, but they have the weakest of all reptilian species on opening their jaws. So you and I could actually hold their pressure down. That big crocodile was, if we were trying to hold it, he would just shake us off. Quite literally, if his whole body was held down, we could hold his jaws shut. He wouldn't be able to open it.
Your dance worked.
It works. It worked. We're 3 for 3.
Crocodile dance.
How big do you think that crocodile was? Like, how long was he?
4.5 meters. Yeah, probably 4. Yeah, not bad. Weigh about 400 kilo too, I reckon.
I love when it was like,
Yeah, it stayed in one place. It's like,
Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
do you ever name them?
Well, we don't really name these ones. Usually the ones that we operate, those are the ones we will name. There is one we have named. He's named Sneaky. He's the biggest one around here. That's the one.
Does that mean we can name this one?
You want to suggest something, guys? Why not? If you want.
Wiggles.
I was gonna say Wiggle Butt because he did like the.
Hey, wiggle butt. It's so cute.
Just watch him.
we're doing the crocodile dance.
Come on, Elvin. Don't be shy.
And then go wiggle.
Hey, he's doing it too.
Go wiggle.
Yeah, look at him. Big boy.
It worked!
Oh my god, he's moving so fast.
Oh wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
He's going fast.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Has a crocodile ever jumped on your boat?
I'll tell you after the tour.
Okay.
Crazy.
what?
I was like, do you not want it?
Oh, you dinosaur. Actual dinosaur.
Look at you. Oh, I want to pet you so bad. I go. Wow, look at them teeth.
Yeah.
So you can see a big bite mark on the back of his tail there. He's been through the wars. They're extremely aggressive, the most territorial reptile on the planet, folks. They do not like to be near each other.
Dude, that's insane.
Patient. God, look at that thing.
He's about 5 meters, I would say.
Wow, that thing is ginormous.
Crazy.
Angling.
Oh, he got you.
You almost had
I
it.
got chicken juice all over
You
me.
almost had it, buddy.
Watch that tail drop and you'll know he's going to jump.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Whoa!
Did you see that wiggle? It looks fake. It looks so crazy.
Right?
Do you think you could run across one? Like a log run, just.
Oh, look at that teeth.
Who's the tail?
See their ears right behind their eyes there. See that slit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Their ears. They have good sense of hearing. Not really good under the water.
yeah. Tail's loading up. Tail's loading up. Loading. Loading. DRS enabled.
All crocodiles have the capacity of getting their back and legs out. Even
Really?
this guy here.
Wow. There it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got it, buddy. You got it, baby.
Success.
Little
Oh, look at the eyes. A head scratch. Look at the eyes. That's so cute.
Like a little puppy. Just
That
like,
is so cute. Looking at
And
Oh,
gone.
he's got.
There's still more though.
oh!
I was not expecting that.
And he's probably about 50 years of age.
You look so crazy.
I'm surprised that they're not able to just grab the chicken and keep it. Why is it so
Chomp,
easy
chomp,
for you
chomp.
to take it?
Yeah, they're just trying to chomp it up. It was like my arm. They can feel the muscles moving within my forearm. And because it's moving, they'll just keep hold, drag me down till it stops to move. So there's
So
no
it's
muscle
not
fibers in
trying to-
there. So they're like, all right, we'll just chomp it, break it down straight away. 'Cause if I was a crocodile and I had free will, I would jump right into the boat and eat them.
Yeah, why is it not doing that?
He's an instinctual animal. It's like a butterfly, right? Flying around, landing on the flowers, getting nectar. Same as crocodiles, all instincts.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It sounded like a T-Rex. That legitimately sounded like Jurassic
Actually.
Park. Just.
Like they are vocal. right? So they will communicate to each other. The males will only make sighs or belly wallops, right? They'll shake their belly or they'll blow bubbles. But the females will do all of that as well, but plus growling sounds. It's like a cinematic raptor sound. The only way we really see it is when they're fighting for territory, or if a male makes his way over to a female, the female will lift her head up, she'll make a growling sound, showing submissive, like she's submitting to the big male. Please don't hit me, please don't hurt me. I'm a girl, but we do need to get a female first and then a male.
This one definitely seems slower than the one before. Is it because of age, size?
Age, yeah, all fat, that's for sure. He still has a good set of teeth. So crocodiles have up to 66 sets of teeth, 33 on the bottom, 33 on the top. And then they can replace a single tooth up to 44 times. 12 years, a male crocodile can get to 3.5 meters. Me and Dylan grew up with pet crocodiles. We started off with one crocodile named Jaws. We got him at 25 centimeters long. I got him when I was 6. By the time I was 18, he was 3.5 meters. When he was about 2, all the way up to about 2.5 meters, we learned how to catch him and tie his mouth up, throw him in the pool. Come on over, mates. We got the crocodile in the pool, and we'd swim around with him. Well, we make sure their mouths are tied up, so we just used to use hair ties.
Hair ties?
Yeah, I got bit by this croc named Angry. We had another one that had stunted growth.
I wonder why.
Well, I was being a stupid kid and hitting him on my face, and apparently I only had one hair tie on, so he ended up biting straight through my thumb.
Yeah, he got through one of the hair ties, yeah.
He let go of me pretty quick. Could have twisted off my hand, I reckon, but luckily. Worst thing about getting bit too is like the infection. You might survive, but if it gets into your bone too, your bone marrow, they'd have to amputate your arm, you know, otherwise that bone will go straight into your heart, you know, all the infections.
So you got very lucky.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky, yeah.
Our father owns the business now. Well, so he started with our grandfather, but he was doing kakadu trips. So he would take people out on three-day kakadu, go to Twin Falls, Barramundi Gorge and Jim and do camping. Proper outback experience around the fire, sleeping in swags or tents, playing didgeridoo around the campfire. So yeah, we kind of like to continue that legacy on, and we really enjoy what we do out here. It's like living in a Nat Geo documentary, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
1,000%. This is cool.
So you got your black shoulder and whistling kites. They're part of the fountain family. Really smart, intelligent birds. Very social, as you can see. They like to hang out in groups. Awesome little spot you can just see here.
Look right here, by the way.
Oh, it's a young male. That's why we don't have elbows out.
I was hearing him under the boat the whole time.
Dude,
I reckon this is his little spot here, Dylan.
What the heck? Whoa.
Yeah, he's that young male that we see.
Oh, is that clean teeth?
Oh, look at you. Oh my god, you're so close.
That is great.
Oh my god.
That's another way of indicating age is the darkness of the crocodile. They've been basking in the sun for a lot longer.
Oh,
Wow.
you can see his whole arm sticking
How
out.
he float? He went.
Isn't this easier for them to crawl on here now?
I'm just going to give you a good idea on this is probably his home actually. So if you go up there on the left, you can see he wraps around. It's a bit of a mudslide for him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see.
That's what gets in and out.
Well, yeah, that's when so crocodiles have to regulate that body temperature. And you see the little lumps on their back? They concentrate the sun rays, and those little osteoderms or the lumps on the back push the heats of the sun into their bloodstream, giving them energy for the day, helping them digest their food, regulate their metabolism, and giving them energy for the day.
That's pretty cool.
So if they're pissed, they could really just rip that engine off. Right?
Yeah, mate. I've seen it with my own eyes as well.
Jumped up and just tore the whole cover off. Didn't destroy the motor, but the whole cover I tore it clean off.
We're just going to be a little aggressive here, folks, with the boat, so we're going to try and get up on the bank
Yeah, just
here.
hang on here, guys. That looks like that's a nest there, eh, guys? I'll have a little look here.
Very close to the river's edge sometimes, or they want to try to find some higher ground because we're on the northern coastal floodplains here. And they'll dig about 30 centimeters deep, 45 even, and lay between 40 to 90 eggs. And then about 90 days of an incubation period, and she will hang out in the area as well, protecting the young. making sure that no predators are getting into the nest and raiding the eggs, kind of like those floodplain goannas I was talking about earlier. And then 90 days, they'll make little babies. So you know what a baby crocodile sounds like?
Call them for the mother.
And then the mum will come up and she'll break down the nest and she'll break all the rest of the eggs. Then she'll put them in her mouth and she'll guide them to the river's edge. And then she might give them 4 to 8 weeks of maternal protection. She won't go out and hunt for them, but she will protect them from sharks, other crocodiles, goannas.
Out of all those eggs, how many survive?
Yeah, good question. Just from floods alone, 75% of the eggs get decimated. 25% of the eggs will hatch. And then from there, there's only a 1% mortality rate to make it to a adult crocodile.
Have you ever seen a crocodile actually grab an animal off the river's edge?
I haven't, no, but it does happen into the river, like we see them floating down.
I saw a bull shark get eaten about 2 months ago, so you never know. Even snakes you'll see get eaten.
Yeah.
Every hour's different, you know, you never know what you're gonna see. Never know.
We have a crocodile down at the river named Dominator, and we had a full boat feeding this one female croc, and then all of a sudden there was a big splash, and then a big pop. Dominator ripped off the leg of a crocodile in front of the boat. He showed everyone that he had the crocodile foot in his mouth, punched it down, and you could see the flip, it was the back left leg. You could see the flipper of the crocodile foot, and he just swallowed it whole in front of everyone there.
And she's still hanging out with that same crocodile after that too. Technically, a crocodile can live pretty well with just 2 legs. Enough to climb out, get the sun, climb back in. I think they can do that, you know.
Can we possibly the next crocodile we see be the one holding the poles?
Anytime, mate. They're very strict and heavy permits.
We do it Titanic style. You feed it, and then Jerry's behind you, holding onto your hips. You know.
It's for your safety.
Do we need a permit for that?
You know.
I'm sure we can do something like that. You're gonna stand up on the top there, feeding while he's
All I had to say was stroke your pulse.
a bit of assistance.
Oh, okay. You guys are going for it. Okay.
Ginger Evan looks a little unstable.
I'm married. Sorry. I'll go over here.
I'm still single. Oh, you are too? Hey,
Not anymore.
see all the not anymore, dog. What you doing tonight, man? Oh yeah.
There we go.
Come on, we're girls.
I think she's just looking at us going, what the hell is it? What is this boy doing out here?
Jerry's really committed to this bit right now.
Oh, I'm not even done yet.
Oh,
We ain't stroking the poles here.
appreciate it. Help, mate. You know what I mean?
He's like,
Gotta make sure my boy is safe. Wanna see another one?
Okay.
Another one. Give us another one. Another one. Come on. Another one. Another one.
Another one.
Yeah, let's get it.
Another one.
Another one. Another one. Hey, oh, wobble, wobble. Hey, wobble. Hey, wiggle, wiggle. Hey, wiggle, wiggle. Hey, it worked. It's been 5 out of 5.
Where'd you get 5 out of 5 from?
He's been dancing this
I've
whole
been
time.
dancing this whole time, and one would come every time I do it. Don't fail me now, dog. Don't fail me now, dog. We're proving L to the point. Come on, crocodile.
Well, the issue is Ellen's not doing it with
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or it should work when he just does it on his own.
They feed off energy. They're the OG solar panel. You feel me? This sends off heat waves and what they need. And give us a show.
Come on. Live a little.
It's like when we open the veil, we need everybody to do it.
Yeah, it's not just us going and then you go.
5 or 6.
You know, they sense your energy. They're just like, you know what?
Yeah.
They don't want to see us.
Talking to the guys. And in the life jackets. Sometimes there's a huntsman spider that hides in there.
Jerry, would you mind getting me a life jacket?
You act like I don't know. I wasn't there for that conversation. Why would you need a life jacket for, Elton, exactly? Are you going into the water? Is that what's going on?
What?
Huh? Oh, there might be one in front of us.
Ready?
Another one. Another one. Another one.
We want
Another one.
Another one.
Another one. It's gonna work. It's gonna be 6 for 7. Yeah, that's how we do it, mate.
Wow.
Oh, there she is.
Ah! Who's the crocodile hunter now? She's following us though. She looked at us. She's like, wait, don't leave.
Oh!
Perfect timing. Oh,
Oh, she went high.
Look at that.
I literally had my chicken sitting in the river like this, and then a bull shark just gone.
No way.
Whoa. What a shot that is.
Oh, they're so good.
And they've been seen flying down, picking up a stick with an ember on it, and eventually dropping the smouldering stick in another dry bit of land to restart the fire, right? Because everything's running away from the blaze, right? Small mammals, insects, other reptiles.
There again.
Yeah, there she is. Big piece of meat
So
for you.
it wants to be like a little arsonist bird to get all the other animals out so
yes.
it can eat the animal.
It can be a bit of a pest though, I tell ya. Good luck with the insurance company if your house gets burnt down, you know what I mean?
We have one small juvenile crocodile, not a baby, but he's a juvenile. Oh, there he is, there he is.
Oh, way out there.
Oh, way over there. The chicken's bigger than its head, so we'll see what happens.
So cute. Whoa! That was so cool! Even his back leg grow.
Whoa, you hear that chomp?
Yeah.
Wow.
Concentration, here he goes.
Similar in size to the one we used to swim with, actually. This one.
No way.
The size, a little bit bigger, actually.
Just a couple hair ties?
Yeah, that's it.
It's so cute. It's almost like funny.
Nope.
Oh.
It's there. Get some catfish.
See, they're always on alert for something coming up to get him. Safe until they're about 3 meters long.
I see.
Even at that size, they could still get killed by a big crocodile.
Oh, there he is, right there.
Look at that. I would have never seen
Yeah, good eye, Elton.
Wow.
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 Oh, there's a bigger one.
Oh, there's another one.
Are they gonna fight each other?
Yeah, they will, but smaller you are, the kind of more anxiety you have.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
Oh, shoot.
Completely missed it.
Here goes her.
Oh! The whole entire body came out!
Oh my god!
Insane.
So cool!
Wow!
That was
Crazy.
cool.
Wow!
Oh my gosh.
Give that a 10 out
I
of
can
10.
die happy now.
Look at that thing! He still has a chicken leg in his
That
nose!
shows you the opportunity.
He wants another one! Wow, dude!
Oh, he just had a little piece.
It just stuck. Oh.
Yeah, it's just stuck to his tooth. Oh, it's just nuts now.
Oh, 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 oh!
Get that tree out of my way.
Wow.
He's peeking. He's coming.
Ooh.
Yep, he sees it.
With the branches in his mouth.
He's like camouflage. You gotta getting some greens, mate.
Yeah.
Do the roll, do the roll. It looks like he's got a little flower head crown.
You got it.
Oh, you got part of it. You got part of it. Come on, jump again.
Give us a death roll, nah.
Good job.
Crazy.
Good on you.
That's so cool. They love to have scratch. They're like little puppies.
So they usually harvest them at about that size.
Why?
Because it's they get no damage from other crocs.
I bet you can never guess how much a handbag costs, man, a crocodile skin. Up to about 60 grand. I think there's a 5-year waiting list now. I think actually 7 years now. The most expensive leather on earth always has been and still is, you know. That's why they shot them out for the skin.
Yeah.
That and trophy hunting, but mainly for that skin.
Yeah, the belly skin's the real steep price skin. The other stuff like the crocodile felt, that's top skin, same as the hat here, so that's not as expensive. They use pretty much everything out of the crocodile, so even the oils within inside of the crocodile. So they'll use hand soaps and moisturizer and other health beneficial products and supplementation out of the crocodile skin. Yeah, everything gets used from the crocodile. Yeah.
So you guys are obviously crocodile lovers. If you had them as pets, you work with them here. What do you think about all that? Like, do you eat it? Are you cool with it? Or do you think people should not sell
I think we should have a season. I think we should go out. I would love to have a crocodile around my shoulder with also a gun on the side of the shoulder.
I reckon it's a bit of karma, no? Eating a crocodile or shooting a crocodile. Lots of karma happening there. Tried a wine cellar a long time ago, but try to stay clear of it. What they really do is they just shove the crocs in tubes, pretty much. That's how they spend their whole lives in a farm. Just shove food in there, up the sides, the tube. Pretty terrible for them.
When they're little, they have them in usually big ponds all together, but as soon as they start to grow and get big, they start to fight each other. So they have to isolate them, put them in either small pens, like what Dylan was saying, like this big, like as big as that, and then they just give them food every day. It's very inhumane. It's not very, it is what it is. You guys might have just seen actually Cassius the crocodile die on Green Island. He was the largest crocodile in captivity. Actually lived alongside Sweetheart. They called him Sweetheart because he actually never killed a man. Ended up getting enraged and capsized 12 different boats.
What?
And ripped off 6 different outboard engines like this. So they actually believe there's a myth going along that Sweetheart wasn't the rogue crocodile. It was Cassius. Because Cassius has the mouth all scarred up and it looks like from a boat propeller. So Sweetheart got the blame, and Cassius could have potentially been the rogue crocodile that ripped outboard engines and capsized boats. They just captured the wrong croc. So there's 2 big crocs in the same area, Cassius and Sweetheart. And Sweetheart got killed, I think, in 1976, and then they actually captured Cassius in 1977, moved him over to Cairns. They estimate him to be 120 years of age. And the largest crocodile in captivity, 5.47 meters, I think. It just died the other day, unfortunately. But the oldest crocodile on record is Mr. Freshie in the Australian Zoo, 140 years of age. And then another crocodile, Chris the Croc, the largest crocodile ever recorded, 8.6 meters, killed and hunted in 1956. It's estimated to be 140 years of age as well. The same crocodiles you're seeing today, that estuarine saltwater crocodile.
And it's the length of the boat.
Weigh the exact same as the boat, and bigger than the boat.
Crazy. How old do they get?
80 to 100. A lot of them can actually just get too old and slow. Another alpha male similar size will get you. Starvation, just too old, no teeth, slow. Even with 100,000 crocodiles in the NT, we still only get about 1 fatality a year from a crocodile. This year there's been, how many now? 3. Yeah, there has actually been. This is one of the worst years so far, actually.
They can actually dislocate their jaw to swallow larger prey if necessary.
He'd probably just pick you up and tear you in half or death row you first, though. Get you into smaller chunks, but a terrible way to go, but a quick way to go, anyway.
If I were to jump in there now and it attacked me, how quickly am I dead?
How long can you hold your breath?
You wouldn't feel much either. I mean, the bite force just stun the life out of you, Your nervous system shook, Wouldn't be screaming, I dare say. I'm gonna test that theory, but I reckon you wouldn't be screaming, you know what I mean? You'd be straight in shock and then you would have I've been seeing doing it at the buffalo or whatnot, grab him on the leg and the buffalo just goes limp, just stops moving altogether. It's like it dies straight away,
Oh my god! This is what nightmares are made of.
Yeah, thanks for coming out with us today, folks. We appreciate it.
Highly recommended. These guys are so knowledgeable. They have great sense of humors, and also exclusively, if you do want, you could definitely hold one of them behind when they're feeding.
Yeah, there you go.
It's an exclusive package.
Thank you so much.
Cheers,
that was
man.
awesome.
Thanks for coming out with us.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
of course.
Look at that license plate.
Whoa.
This is kind of the end of the line. Maybe there's an extra
I'll take
small.
this.
And then we got a large here as
Wait,
well.
I was secretly hoping we could.
And it's a singlet.
So cool. Yeah, I can fit this.
I love this.
Nice. Still got the heat press film on it and everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
So massive.
Coming for you, Brutus.
Wow, we rocking this tomorrow?
Yeah,
We're rocking this tomorrow.
yeah.
Appreciate you, fam, for real.
Thank
Yeah, well,
you.
we stay connected on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll message you if you want.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, no dramas.
He does have a chicken.
Thank you.
No worries, guys.
All love, man. Thank you so much.
G'day.
Jerry.
Jack, nice to meet you.
What's up, man? Elton.
Elton, nice to meet you. Evan, Jack, nice to meet you guys. Awesome.
Did you just say? He said it. What did you say?
Don't know.
He said it.
G'day. Of course.
That's the name of
That's normal lingo. Nah, cool. Well, look, let's start doing something.
We just got to Berry Springs. We're gonna have some lunch, look at the springs around here, and then our surprise is gonna happen, which none of us knew were happening. Look at this. We're in like a little garden.
He's looking for a spider.
You like spiders?
No, I hate spiders.
All right, boiled watermelon,
Ooh.
chicken quinoa salad.
Wow. What kind of bird is that up there?
They call it a storm bird, but it's called a coal, Koel, and they only come out, you know, this time of year with the oncome of the storms, hence the name. This is the closest safe swimming spot to Dale, and it's only in the dry season. In the wet season, the crocs get in here. The water's right up here. Water's right up here in the wet season.
All the way up to here?
Yep. Yep, this fills right up.
So there could be crocodiles in there right now.
Right now, they'll still have traps in, but yeah, there's nowhere in the territory they'll say it's 100% foolproof. They'll never say it's guaranteed safe. They'll say very low risk.
You could go scout it out. You're wearing a hat.
Yeah, you're one of them, and they'll probably just take you in. Take you into as one of their own. Anyway, let's go see the croc range.
Yeah, let's
He
do
likes
it.
it.
It's beautiful.
He likes it.
So today's the Melbourne World Cup. So one day a year this happens. We just so happen to be in the area where cool stuff happens for the Melbourne Cup, like crocodile races.
Yeah, apparently every restaurant or local restaurants host like something that has to do with the Melbourne Cup. And some restaurants will have like frogs to race each other. And this one apparently has crocodiles.
And as you can see, they don't really care about the Melbourne Cup because it's on the TV there and nobody's looking at it. Everyone just wants to see the crocodile race.
Weird thing. I think that was it. That might have been the last one. I think we really caught the very last. Everyone's leaving. Oh, that's so funny. I think that was the final.
Oh, right there. Oh.
Can I hold one, man? Any chance?
Oh my God. How old are these?
These are about 1.5 years old.
1.5.
Yeah.
1.5 years old. Oh my God. They are so awesome. Which one was the winner?
This one here, Kim
Oh, look at you. Oh. Wow.
He's not happy he didn't win.
What's the name for this one?
It's Kim Crocodile, and this is Joe's Massive Croc.
Kim Crocodile.
Yeah.
We'll get rid of this one, and I'll put it handy.
Appreciate it, fam. Thank you. We get to hold them.
Yeah, perfect. Hang around.
Let's go.
So random. Kim Crocodile. Go girl.
He's so tight,
Just like this?
Yep. And a little squeeze on the thumb.
This is so cool. Look at you. My goodness. This is about a year and a half old?
About a year and a half.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of power. That's crazy how much power that is.
Really?
That's crazy.
And they only get bigger.
Yeah. That took like literally my entire upper body strength. Whoa. That's insane. That's what we saw today.
Say hi, guys. Say hi to everyone watching. You're so cute. You're also a winner. Good job.
Thanks, man.
Soft.
Thank you.
Ooh.
That's crazy timing.
What a timing.
I just want to say, we are now 3 for 3 on petting animals.
Yeah.
They are working like solar panels, essentially, these nests. The name is magnetic termite. The sun in Australia rises in the east, sets in the west, and all of these pointy ends are nearly perfectly north and south, soaking up as much of the sun as they can.
What if that's what Stonehenge actually is?
Honestly, everyone that comes out here goes, this is Stonehenge.
Yeah.
They're a grass-eating species. Eat soil, so mix it with a bit of saliva in their mouth and then regurgitate it. They say the rate of build is about 1 meter tall every 10 years. Whoa. So this could be like, I don't know, 25, 30 years old, potentially. And this one's under attack, and you can tell by all these little pitted holes in it, is the takeover of your common little black ant. It takes years, but they start eating the termites, and eventually they eat so many that it affects the colony. If, say, rain, weather, something erodes or a tree falls on it, they'll patch it. You can see like this colour dirt is different to this colour because that's newer, that's been patched. But once there's not enough termites to sort of keep up with the rebuild process, the nest deteriorates. Once the water starts getting in there, it's done. The pointy tops is a really good sign of a healthy nest. Okay. They call it Bart Simpson heading.
So cool. It feels like
with
rock,
tongues, if
you know what I mean?
imagine
Like,
as us,
it was
they're
like
all-
concrete.
You got one on your watch? Yeah.
That's south.
Yeah, north.
Wow. Like spot on.
Spot on.
That's so
Really
cool.
cool. The old explorers back in the day, they used to call them compass termite mountains because if it was morning time, sun is in the east, you know that that's north. If it was the afternoon, you know that that's north.
They built the pyramids.
That's
how they got a perfect true north.
Where you were this morning. Just so surreal looking out and just seeing all these termite mountains.
And this grass, set in the wet season, it gets taller than these termites. You can get a car out here anyway, but you can't see any of these. The grass inundates the whole lot.
Is there some wildlife or something that then eats the grass or does
They
it get
burn
rid-
it.
Oh.
Yep, they burn it. And they like to burn at the start of the dry season is because it doesn't burn everywhere. They like there to be green patches as like wildlife refuge.
Yep.
So that the animals can hop into a green area and it might burn around and then they can come back and burn the same areas a few months later, throw another light out and get the bits they missed. And by then those burnt patches have already greened up again and vice versa. The animals can have little refuges. A perfect fire, as I said, it will never get into the canopy. It's very slow moving in a front. A good fire will just move around even a log on the ground. That's how controlled and cool it is. You see wallabies and wildlife standing within a metre of the fire like it's not even there, just eating. Like it's that controlled. Yeah. Wow. But then obviously end of the season when it starts getting really dry, every year they lose a few. Oh, that one got out of control. You drive past an area and you'll see all of the trees are burnt. It got up into the tops of the trees. And
I feel like that fire from the plane that we saw was not controlled because it was just everywhere.
it was everywhere, yeah. But then, yeah. We get the most incredible sunsets through the dry season because we have this line of like haze smoke that sits above the horizon. So the last 5 minutes of the sunset, when it ducks behind that layer of smoke, it turns it pink. You can look directly at it like you're wearing a welding mask, and it's, I believe it's their world-class sunsets.
Of the 3 waterfalls, which is your favorite?
They're all different. This one's like a big pool at the bottom, so you get like it's a decent swim over the other side. One of them is like a series of little cascades, more than like one big waterfall. It's like lots of little ones, and then the final one is like a small, really picturesque waterfall with like a smaller swimming hole at the bottom. Nice. Yeah.
Let's go.
Going swimming to some waterfalls.
That apparently is crocodile safe.
Very low risk. Never no risk.
I don't know. To be honest, I'm pretty nervous.
Do you want to give him some head scratches?
No.
Dude, they were like puppies.
That was really cute.
It was so cute to see the eyes going like. Wild to see wild animals in the wild. How wild is that?
That's wild.
Yeah.
That whistling you can hear in the tree, they're called cicadas or cicadas. It's one of the things that tells us that it's about to start raining. You don't hear them throughout the dry season. Yeah, no, there's a few signals in the bush that tell us that the storm season's on its way. We spoke about the other termites, but this is a wood-eating termite, and this is how didgeridoo was made originally. The termite hollows out the tree. The indigenous would identify that the tree is hollow by literally finding a good bit, and they chop a section of it. Obviously not this thick, but that was how didgeridoo was originally made. You guys heard of a place called Arnhem Land? Don't be surprised if you haven't. Most Australians haven't. It's 60,000 square kilometres of indigenous reserve. That's where didgeridoo's from. Before white fella got a hold of it and we started selling it all over Australia, it was only from that bit of land out there north of Kakadu. Whoa. Yeah. You can see where the palm trees start there. That's that real dense forest again. Yeah. And if anyone wanted to see one of those big bloody spiders, they're all in there as well.
I'm good on that.
They consider them mildly venomous, so you were to have maybe a small reaction, never going to kill you. This is another species of spider. These ones are called St. Andrew's cross. They do this unique thing where they like double their legs up and make themselves look bigger, but some of them weave these really thick X's in their web, and then they line their legs up with the X and it makes them look bigger again.
I just don't like the sign. When the creek floods.
He's struggling, isn't he? See the bats? Tops of the trees?
Whoa! Those are huge.
Yeah.
Those are bats?
Yeah, man.
Holy.
We'll walk in there if you're up for it. As I said, the spiders won't be on the track.
Those are fruit bats?
Yep. That's Australian fruit bat. They're in all over Australia.
They look like vampires in real life.
They look like little dogs.
Oh my god.
This looks like water at night. Like, why is it so dark?
I feel like those bats.
Yeah, cool.
I want to see them.
Weave together, and it's done by an ant species. Remember I said this morning all the termites, all the ants, they all live in the trees up here because 6 months of a lot of rain. So this is an ant nest. They're called a green ant. See, he's got a green bum on him, and it's full of ants. So we've got a few happening. And this ant, that green sac, is sour. Have a taste. You will like it.
You eat it?
What you can do is you can either
Stop.
You can like bite its cream.
Oh.
Bite its butt off, and it's strong.
You
What you can do if you want to taste it now.
And squeeze the butt.
Lick him?
Yeah, you lick your finger and then just touch the green bar and then lick your finger again, and you'll get the flavour on your finger. The indigenous would never use this as we call bush tuck or anything you can eat out of the bush. Foraging, it's anything from animals to fruits, and these would be used as flavour. So
they bite?
They do pinch. Here. So here, I've got one here. So someone lick your finger.
Oh.
I'll get you a separate one. One each.
Oh, okay. Oh, one each.
This is my ant.
Make sure you get it good, because you won't guarantee you got it. Try again. Try to almost pop that butt.
Pop it?
Yeah,
You have to like
Wait,
squeeze
really?
it.
You don't have to. You shouldn't have to, really.
Oh my god. Wait, that's so sour?
Really?
Well, I was not expecting that.
Oh, well, there's like 3 of them.
Pick one.
I'm gonna just grab one.
Grab one.
I'm gonna grab you.
Eat the whole ant.
No!
Just rub the butt.
No, I'm not gonna eat
You
the
can
whole
bite
ant,
the green butt
bro.
off.
You've done
There's one there. Grab one.
butt rubbing.
There you go.
No, I don't taste anything.
No, you won't get it on everyone.
You want to eat the whole thing?
Ah! It's so sour! I bit the butt!
Did you get it?
That's like Warhead.
It's not weird.
Now, when we pop its butt, are we killing it?
It's gonna die. Oh, you're gonna have 20 on you in a second.
You just gotta lick it whole. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow!
Jonah, you're up.
Wow! Wow! Yeah, they're pretty sour.
You just eat the whole thing.
Wait, no, I got this one. It's mine.
You like it?
You have to share. Here, man, they're all over me. Quick, grab
Did I
a
get
couple.
it?
It's on your
Did I
lips!
get it?
It's on your lips! It's in your beard! I don't know how to get this.
Jonah, eat it. Jonah, eat
Jonah,
it.
get it.
Eat it with your mouth. Eat it with your mouth. Eat it with your mouth. Eat it.
I missed it.
Eat it with your mouth.
I will. Damn it. I'm not that accurate.
Eat it with your mouth.
I don't love you that much. There it is.
I'm done.
Oh, I missed it. Plenty more. You're just ask me to kiss you next time. There's easier ways.
Eat the ant out of my beard.
When I said take me to dinner first, I didn't mean this. Whoa. Holy crap.
Wait on, I have dessert.
Oh my god.
God, I'll be impressed.
Oh, they bit.
Yeah, you gotta bite it before it bites you.
Come on. Ow. Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
Wow, you bit my tongue. Wow.
I forgot to mention you should bite it before it bites you.
Yeah. Wow, I felt this skin just latch onto my tongue.
Hilarious. That was so cool. I got to lick Elton's face. Yeah, this is the paper bark tree. So when they get bigger, the bark gets really thick. They're all through there, and it's used for lighting fires. It was used for roofs on huts, bedding, blankets, cooking. These trees filter water. When they're in a river, they would chisel into it and get purified water even out of a dirty billabong. The water around the billabong can be dark, it shoots out, pressurized, crystal clear. Wow. It's awesome. So as soon as we get in the dark, we'll be in golden orb territory. They're the big spiders. Any second now, you'll be able to see bats.
That's the biggest spider we've seen.
Oh, that's the golden orb, right? Oh, yeah, another one right here.
They're everywhere. Oh my god! Female, male, male,
What?
male. See the tiny little guys? These are the fellas.
Wait, all the small ones are male?
Yeah.
How does she feel anything?
Pointless.
10 males? How does that work?
Look, I'm not sure how it works,
okay.
honestly. Yeah, not uncommon in spider species, especially for the female to be significantly larger, and a lot of spider species even consume the males.
I am virgin for life.
Dude, look at all the bats. There's other parts of Australia where the rainforests are much bigger, even denser, and they span a lot further away from the water. Whereas up here in the Territory, as soon as you get a few hundred meters away from the water, you're back in that open savanna land. So these little refuges, you know, they get really used by lots of animals because bloody hot all day this time of year. Everyone's hiding out in the shade. Get a photo. Oh, I touched its web. You get a photo of my face behind it. feed. It's night time. They're fighting. Them two were fighting.
This is awesome. I love bats too.
It's so cool.
This is the coolest.
Like, I knew we were coming to waterfalls today, but I didn't know we were getting all this nature.
This is so soft.
The tree's called Melaleuca, paper bark.
Should we eat this too?
I think you should eat it.
We eat the ants off it.
Ew, I kinda eat it.
Oh, I'm about to dive in.
I'm Mr. Chow! Chow, you don't want to fuck with Mrs. Chow?
Uppercut! Oh.
Oh my god! We both did the same thing!
Did we really? You did a 360 too?
Round 2. Fight! I wasn't expecting that.
Are you gonna let him go?
The further out you grip it, the harder it gets. Oh, actually. Oh, it's over now. It's over now.
Finish him.
Oh.
Let's go in the water!
There's fish in here.
Don't talk about it.
There's fish everywhere.
Don't talk
They
about
are so
that!
cute. God, let's bathe with the fish.
No! Elton! No! Stop it! I will stay out here the whole time!
Oh, there's so
Evan! Evan, I swear to God! Evan! Boys. Oh my God.
Come on, Ginga. Isn't that what people do for like pedicures? They put their feet in the fish water?
Yeah, people pay for this.
Not me!
Ooh, look at that fish!
If I had a wetsuit on, I wouldn't care. I have too much skin exposed. It could crawl at me. It could swim right up my coochie. I don't like that.
That's what you were worrying about?
Oh my God! There could be crocodiles in here. There's definitely thousands of fish in here.
Right here.
A what?
Oh, a lizard. Hey, did they swim?
No, don't say that. What if it decides to swim in here?
It will at one point.
No.
It's gotta get somewhere, you know?
Oh my God. No, it should just stay there. Maybe it wants to go up the rock.
Wow. So cool. He's probably like close to 2.5 feet long.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the bats again.
So cool.
The coloring is just absolutely beautiful.
He looks like a mirage. Like it's incredible.
The belly and like the yellow polka dots.
Yeah, it's so cool.
And there could be a crocodile underneath us. You never know. And no one seems to care.
No, because look how cool this is.
He's just vibing.
It's probably his 8th swimming hole today.
Can we be friends?
Oh, something touched me.
Probably on the
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm gonna step back.
Don't say that. What?
I don't know.
Jerry.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything.
Whoa. So cool.
I hope he jumps right into the water.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Look at him go.
Oh no, he's getting ready to jump on us. I'm gonna do a cliff dive.
Send it.
Let me know if there's anything cool down here. This is the most stressful swimming experience I've ever had. I really like Australia.
Yeah, it's nice.
I get why you've been here so much.
Here we go, mate. We're entering the froth.
There's less fish there because the water is so strong, right?
Look at this here. This is one of the biggest waterfalls we have ever seen. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. The currents are unbelievable.
opened my eyes inside there, you get, like with the sun, you can see the rainbow in there. And I'm like, yo, I see a rainbow! And I look up to Evan goes like, I can't see it!
I can't get over the fact that we're swimming somewhere that crocodiles sometimes are.
Hey.
Like, what?
Hey.
That's just so crazy to me.
Some parts of it are like easily like 10 degrees hotter right here. Crocodile tiff?
Yeah, they're warming it up.
Yeah.
Oh, super deep. Come on.
Nice.
Then if a crocodile were to come, your legs are lower.
Yeah, but I'm not moving.
Yeah, you're easier target. I'm constantly moving.
Yeah, that's the problem. You know how they fit the chicken on the water?
Yeah.
Because it was moving. If it wasn't moving, they wouldn't grab it.
Oh. That was not a pencil. Well done, Mr. Testing.
That's crazy seeing a cliff in front of the edge of your right. Rotating. Slow mo.
Killed it.
Let's go.
You said that someone was attacked by a crocodile in here.
So it's never no risk. But that's why I waited till we got back before I told you.
Oh my
I didn't want
God.
to spoil it.
Jonah!
Why are you swimming so
bloke was bitten over there last year by a 2.5 metre saltwater crocodile.
Are you serious?
Not many people get bitten by a 2.5 metre saltwater crocodile and don't die. So he was pretty lucky, to say the least.
Wow, he's so lucky.
500 metres downstream, all the water falls back into the creek and the riverbed's dry. It's dry for kilometres down there. So a croc hiked in, and that's due to numbers being really high again and territorial boundaries being pushed and bigger crocs pushing smaller crocs into places that in the last 50 years, we've never had them.
Yay!
Woo!
Nowhere else that we swim today is a crocodile in it.
Let's go to the next waterfall.
Welcome to my home.
That's the flamethrower to start fires.
In California, we have a lot of firefighting helicopters. It's like a fire creating helicopter.
Yeah, right.
Yeah?
I just got nibbled.
Did you?
No!
Why would you say that?
We all kept it down though. Because we all got bit, you know?
I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Ginger and Elton. Then we realized there's only one pink noodle tube, and they're over there. Get a waterfall! Unbelievable. Where's Australia? Insane. If I had Kim here, I'd probably do the same thing.
We're getting the beer. Talk to us from the top of the waterfall in typical Australian fashion. Oh, hell yeah.
Delicious.
The in the waterfall thing.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's fire.
Value? Amazing, it was free. I highly recommend you get a free beer. Jerry, my artistic shot that I have ready for you.
Ow! Jerry, what the? possible? How?
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Is that what it feels like?
Gotta let the intrusive thoughts win sometimes.
Evan's intrigued by the process.
Wait.
Okay, 2, 1.
Dad's blown!
Who can blow harder?
Fever Evan!
You can blow, dude. Let's go.
Bad boy. Let me see the shaft. Make sure we're equally distant from the base. I want a nice, clean, even fight. Only touching the tip. No hand movement allowed. No. Still, you may not remove your mouth from the tube until your opponent has finished expelling its load into you in its entirety. On my blood.
Ginger! And now we have to redo the whole opening ceremony.
On my blow. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, blow! No removing of your mouth. You must hold. Oh my god. This is insane. Wow. Evan is going. Oh my god.
Yeah! Oh my god. Wow.
Are you okay? What the f just happened? Yeah. He finished in you.
Wait, you passed out for real?
Oh, we were doing this. Yeah. I passed out. Yeah. Holy
You definitely just passed out.
Oh my god.
I was dreaming about something.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah. Nice job.
We almost
I
lost
literally had a
Evan.
dream about something, and then I'm like, hey, I'm a fish, I'm floating. Why can't I get up? I can't breathe.
Breathe. Bro, I literally thought you were just messing with us. You were just floating face down. We're all like,
Yeah, this is so funny.
Yeah,
oh no.
You got blown.
Oh, holy.
Yeah, bro, that's what's on your face right now.
Should go to the ER.
Yeah, call your dad.
How are you gonna explain this to your dad?
I blew my buddy, and somehow I blew out. I blew his brains out. Literally.
That's the best. That's like a lifetime achievement.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, we should. I mean, if you're down to call him.
Yeah. Of course. Once we have service, yeah.
All right, we're gonna go up the stairs now, and we'll let you guys know what happens.
Basically, all of the injuries on TFIL in its first 4 years, maybe even 5 years, were only in Australia.
Really?
Like the most ridiculous things, like dislocated kneecap from just jumping out of a raft the wrong way, stung by a jellyfish, ankle injuries. Like all of the weirdest stuff you could ever imagine was always just only in Australia.
Oh my god.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah. I feel like it'll be fine.
Dude, it changed your face shape. You came up looking like Shrek.
Oh, I think it's going down a bit.
It is, but yeah, let's...
Yeah, keep going. Wow, okay.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love.
Hey, it's Jonah. Oh, hey. So Evan and I were each blowing really hard into either end of like a foam pool noodle, like the long ones with the hole going through the middle of them. So you know, if you like blow really hard on them, you can like shoot water out the other end.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, we were blowing so hard that like Evan, after 10 seconds, like passed out and fell into the water, and then like woke up and had no idea like what was happening. But basically he has like right underneath his jaw, like on the left side, there's like a very big lump now. It's very, like his face is very lopsided. He seems fine now, but his face is still extremely lopsided. We were just curious if you think that we should go to the ER straight away for, if there's anything that you could think of that might be?
So, a really, really hard blow like that can cause a valsalva. Sometimes someone's constipated and trying to take a crap, and they'll pass out, or it can even happen, usually with older people on medications, urinating. There's actually a term for it called micturition syncope.
Is there anything that you think that we should be imminently worried about?
I was getting there.
Okay.
You know, it's funny, so he feels totally fine now, like 100%.
Yeah, he just looks weird.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It sounds like a spirit.
That was really weird. My hearing aids just stole the audio. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hold on.
Dad.
Dakota, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
You might be us.
Oh my god. He
could be
just ended.
It could very well be us.
I think he couldn't hear. I could tell he was saying yes, you should go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Hey Dad, we have bad connection and we're in a rush, so we're just gonna go to the hospital.
Hello.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna text you.
I feel so bad laughing.
You just can't hear it.
Honestly, Jonah, like, that shows how strong your lungs are.
I was afraid. Big question. Did I get sprayed with water?
Yes.
Yeah.
You passed out taking the entire load in your face. You literally were like,
I literally have no memory of this.
Wait, we should actually get the footage so that way when we get to the hospital and they say what happened,
oh my god.
we can just show them the clip.
Sugar, there's a reason why we live.
We are See Around Australia tours. We do private and bespoke day and multi-day tours of the national parks in the region. We run out of Darwin. The national parks we visit are Kakadu, Litchfield National Park and Nipmaluk National Park down in Katherine.
And we visited Litchfield today with them and they were awesome. We had a lovely time.
No worries.
I mean, I can't speak for Evan.
I had a great time. I guess I was a fish.
Yeah, your tour blew us out of the water.
No, I'm really glad you enjoyed it, guys. Thank you.
Really fun, great food too. You took care of us. You brought the pool noodles for us. So yeah.
Yep, that's what we do. We like to take care of everything.
Thanks, man.
No worries.
Great time.
Looks like a really nice hospital.
When I send Kim her daily photo of Paddington, it can be Paddington in the ER.
Oh my god.
You send her one every day?
Yeah.
Medical record in Australia for blew into pool noodles.
No, I have the photos, if that matters.
We've been here for about an hour, and these dipshits are learning how to backflip in the emergency room parking lot. And the only reason why I call them dipshits is because they're not filming it, which is our job.
You know we have a camera, right? Yeah. That thing, you know?
Hey, be nice. Come on, let's go. God.
I psyched myself out for a second.
But you've done them before.
Yeah. Exactly, let's go, Jerry.
That's it! Yeah. Want to go get a neck brace now or later?
I figure we're already here.
Apparently it's only about $8,000 for a neck brace here.
True. Jesus.
The prices are insane for medical care here.
Yeah! Whoa! I did that?
Woo,
yeah, bro.
nice.
Go. Let's go.
How did I just do that? That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I blanked out.
You just ripped it.
We all heard that. Everyone heard that.
We're all here.
How do we not? There's nothing else to hear besides the breathe and your. I was hoping that would heard that. That was a very
Whoa.
nice.
Just explode. Yes! Oh! That height, dude. That was sick. You feel that? That was really good.
Dude, I feel so good.
That was amazing.
Over-rotated.
That was awesome. Let's go.
You literally almost over-rotated.
Yeah, that was
You
sick.
landed on your heels. That's crazy.
Yeah, you got jumps.
Just I love that if you flip the angle 180, it's just the emergency.
All right, we are opting to have Evan Uber back, and it seems like maybe, hopefully, not a big deal. So, anyways, we're gonna go back.
Okay.
We've been here for an hour and a half, and they haven't even done anything for him other than ask him for money.
They did give him a bracelet.
Which helps them charge him money.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna go back, and we'll see Evan later, and hopefully everything's all good and dandy. And
Bye, Evan.
Blow air into his head.
We love you, Evan.
Ooh, we should go buy him some Airhead candies.
And
my
cut.
God.
So after 6 hours of waiting in the hospital, nearly 2 o'clock in the morning, nothing. Doctor kind of just laughed, saw the video, said I'm gonna be fine, could not come up with a reasoning on what the swollenness was. But I got this dope paper that says he was blowing into a pool noodle with friends in a lake, then lost consciousness for 2 seconds while face down in fresh water. Let's go get some sleep.